Philadelphia, and what an evening it is. Captain Jack with you, Craig Nicholson to my right, Kevin on the board, and the Phillies have beaten the San Diego Padres 3-2 at Citizens Bank Park. 2 in a row over the Padres, Craig. 2 in a row. And tomorrow night we go for the broom.
We do. Game 2 of 3. We've got the first 2 finales tomorrow. Let's not hand out the parade hats in the second inning.
Cristopher Sánchez, Craig. 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. That is a man in total command.
84 pitches, 64 of them strikes. He was painting. That's the version of Sánchez you build a rotation around.
And he had to be that sharp, Craig, because the other guy was dealing too. Walker Buehler, 6 innings, 1 run, 6 strikeouts. For 6 innings, this was a knife fight.
Nobody scored until the 5th. 2 arms trading zeros, and our bats didn't break through until the back end of their bullpen. That's a tight, nervous ball game all night.
Tight, nervous, and ours. That's June baseball with the wild card on the table, and I would not trade it for anything. And here's the headline, folks. Before tonight, Sánchez had the scoreless innings record for left-handers. The record, 50 2/3.
Which ended tonight. Jackson Merrill, RBI single in the 7th, ties it at 1. The streak stops at 50 2/3.
Don't say it like that, Craig. You make it sound like a funeral.
It's a record that'll have his name on it for a long time. He's allowed to give up 1 run in June.
He is. He is allowed. I forgive him. Write in and tell me I'm wrong. The inbox is open, jack@thecaptainjackshow.com, but you will not change my mind on Cristopher Sánchez tonight. Kevin, give me a levels check before we get the phones going. We've got a city that wants to talk.
Levels are good, Jack. You're a little hot when you yell the word broom, but I'll ride it. Phones are stacked. First caller is ready when you are.
That's my engineer. Let's get to it. First up, Carmine in North Philly. Carmine, we won. Be happy.
Cap, I am happy, but I got to get something off my chest. 6 strikeouts. Buehler punches out 6 of our guys in 6 innings. 6!
Walker Buehler did pitch well, Carmine. 1 run on him in 6.
1 run, and it was a Garcia double in the 5th. The rest of the night, our bats are taking the bus home. You don't strike out 6 times against a team that's lost 8 of 10.
But Carmine, the homers, Realmuto and Schwarber, back-to-back in the 7th.
Off the bullpen. I'll take it. I'm not crazy. I'll take the win. But you and me both know if Sánchez ain't perfect tonight, we lose this one. That offense got to wake up.
That's fair. 3 runs is thin. But 3 beats 2.
3 beats 2. Put it on my headstone. Love yas.
Carmine in North Philly, everybody. Next on the line, Dave from Bucks County. Dave.
Hey, fellas. I just want to say one thing about Kyle Schwarber.
Here we go.
Number 23. He leads the entire sport in home runs. And tonight, he hits the one that makes it 3-1. That's a difference maker.
He does lead baseball, Dave. That part's real. 23.
Now, I saw the box score, 1 for 3, 2 strikeouts. And I know somebody's going to call in and cry about the strikeouts.
Nobody's crying, Dave.
Because when Kyle swings and misses, he's just setting up the next one. The 2 punch-outs are why the homer happened. That's how you have to look at it.
That is a generous way to look at it.
It's the right way, Craig. Tell Kyle we love him. Bye now.
Dave from Bucks County. And let's bring in one more, Dolores from Manayunk. Dolores, sweetheart, talk to me.
Hello, boys. Lovely win. I want to enjoy it. I do.
Then enjoy it, Dolores.
I'm watching the 8th inning, and Brad Keller puts a man on, and then he hits Bogaerts with the bases loaded. Walks a run in with his elbow. 3-2.
It got a little close there, yeah. Bogaerts RB, I hit by pitch.
A team that's winning, really winning, does not hand the other side a run for free in the 8th. That's the little crack, boys. That's where it gets in.
Dolores, we won the game.
You did, my love. This time. I'm just telling you what I saw. You take care of yourselves.
Dolores from Manayunk, the sweetest woman alive, and she just buried us at 3-2.
She does it with a smile. That's the gift.
All right, let's set the table. Where do we sit, Craig? Give me the standings.
Phillies are 32-29, second in the National League East. And the Braves are 41-20, so the division's a 9-game hill.
9 back of Atlanta. The Braves are a problem, Craig. They are a genuine problem.
They are. But here's the number that matters tonight. Wild card. We're a half game out. Half a game out. Half a game.
Half game! Did everyone hear that? 7-3 over our last 10, 2-game winning streak, and we are knocking on the door of October baseball.
We're in the thick of it. The run differential's still ugly, -24, so the underlying math says we've been a little lucky. But you bank the wins, and you sort the math out in September.
-24.5 game out of the wild card. That's a team punching above its weight, and I love a team that punches above its weight. And look at the Padres, 32-28, but they've lost 4 in a row, 2-8 over their last 10. We caught them sinking, Craig, and we put a boot on them.
They came in cold, and we kept them cold. That's the whole story.
Because here's what people are going to miss, Craig. 50 2/3 scoreless innings. That is not a hot week. That is 2 months of a man not letting a single run touch the plate. 2 months! You know how many things got to go right for 2 months? The defense, the sequencing, the health, the luck, all of it every 5th day for 2 straight months. That is one of the great runs in the history of this franchise. It ended on a bloop single. Nobody's building a statue, and that is the lonely tragedy of being a starting pitcher in this world.
Are you finished?
I'm finished.
You took one breath in the middle of that, and I genuinely thought you might go down at the desk.
I'm built for it. Back to the game. The 5th inning. Adolis García double to center, 1-0 Phillies. That's our right fielder driving in the first run of the night.
First lead of the game, and Sanchez made it stand up until the 7th. That's how you steal one.
And give me the strikeout number one more time, Craig, because I want the people to sit in it. 8.
8 strikeouts in 7 innings. 1 walk. He was getting ahead, then putting guys away. He punched out Tatis twice. Got Machado. Got Bogaerts. He worked right through the heart of that order.
Tatis twice! That's not luck, Craig. That's a man dictating terms to one of the best hitters on the planet again and again.
And that changeup was unfair all night. It's his bread and butter, sinker changeup. And when that thing's diving like it was, he's a problem for anybody.
And then the 7th, Realmuto solo shot 2-1, then Schwarber solo shot 3-1, back-to-back off Jason Adam. The man threw 2/3 of an inning and gave up 2 bombs.
Adam takes the loss for San Diego. He got the ball in a tie ball game and left it in a deficit. That's the difference in the game right there.
And don't sleep on the leather, Craig. 8th inning, 1-run game, and Trea Turner makes a barehanded play that saves us.
Slow roller in the hole. He charges it. Bare hand, throws across his body on the run. There's no time to set your feet on that one. You make it with the glove, and the runner's safe.
Barehanded in a 1-run game. That is the kind of defense that wins you a pennant, Craig, and I will not be talked off of it.
It mattered because the 8th got loud. Brad Keller comes on, puts a couple men aboard, and plunks Bogaerts with the bases loaded. 3-2, tying run standing on first.
That inning took a year off my life. Dolores called it an hour ago. I hate that Dolores called it.
But then the 9th, Jhoan Duran, 1, 2, 3, punches out Samad Taylor to end the ball game. No base runners, no sweat.
Lights out! Duran walks in, throws cheese, sits everybody down. That's a closer. A real, honest-to-goodness closer, and we have not been able to say that in this town for a while.
16 pitches, 9 strikes, 2 strikeouts. Clean as it gets.
One more reminder before we keep rolling. The email is open all night, jack@thecaptainjackshow.com. You tell me who the player of the game is. I've got Sanchez. Fight me.
Nobody's fighting you on Sanchez, Jack. So before we get to the considered takes later, I pulled up the Our Phillies game thread. The live one, what people were screaming while it was happening.
My favorite segment. Let's relive the panic.
First up, Moiraz Mahero, in the moment, just posts, quote, "Way to go, Chris."
See, that's a fan who was locked in. No notes. Way to go, Chris. We agree, sir.
That one's not really an overreaction. It's just correct. Next, SpiderCam27, all caps, very excited, quote, "In this house, we worship Cristopher Sánchez."
Well, I won't go quite that far. This is a sports show, not a shrine. But I get the spirit. The man earned some volume tonight.
And the last one, this is my favorite, KC 350-5-1, first inning, 2 outs, nobody on. Somebody on the Padres challenges a pitch with the robot system. And KC 350-5-1 writes, quote, "Why would you challenge a pitch in the first inning, 2 outs, bases empty? Luckily, our star doesn't do that."
Burning a challenge in the first with the bases empty? That's a panic move, Craig. And he's right. Sánchez doesn't waste anything. Not a pitch. Not a challenge.
The funny part is that fan was angrier at the other team's challenge than anything that happened to the Phillies. That's a person who came to enjoy themselves.
And they did. We all did. Final score agreed with the game thread for once. All right, time for the past and the future. Craig, who's the ghost of Phillies past tonight?
Tonight it's Jeff Hoffman. He's in Toronto now with the Blue Jays.
Oh, Hoffman. We let that arm walk, Craig. We had him, the bullpen reclamation that actually worked, and we let him go.
His lineup north this year, 28 games, all in relief, 4-4, 5 saves, 25 and 2/3 innings, 45 strikeouts.
45 punch-outs in 25 innings. That's a buzzsaw. Why is that not in our bullpen?
Because the same line has a 631 ERA and a 175 whip. He's striking out the world and still getting dinged. 10 walks in 25 innings.
Don't do that, Craig. Don't take Hoffman from me with a whip number.
I'm not taking him from you. He's a good arm and I respect him. But that's why the goodbye was survivable. You remember the good and you don't have to watch the 631.
45 strikeouts in 25 innings, though, Craig. The stuff never left him. That's the part that gets me. The stuff is still there.
The stuff's there, the command comes and goes, and the walks pile up. 10 free passes in 25 innings. That's the whole Jeff Hoffman experience in one stat line, and it's Toronto's headache now, not ours.
Toronto's headache. When you put it like that, I feel a little better. Mild regret, real respect, and we move on. Now the fun part, the future. Walk me through the kids.
Top to bottom, AAA, Lehigh Valley, Aiden Miller, 21 years old. No games on the record yet, just got there. But that's the name, that's the top of the system.
21 in AAA. I want him here Thursday. Keep going.
AA Reading, Gage Wood, 22, 2 starts, 7 innings, 10 strikeouts, 1 walk. 257 Hey.
10-1 strikeouts to walks. That's a pitcher, Craig. Write that name down, Gage Wood.
High A Jersey Shore, Gabriel Rincones Jr., 25, and he's 0 for 9 to start, so we'll let that one cook. Single at Clearwater, Cade Obermueller, 22, 3 innings, 7 punch-outs.
Another strikeout machine. The whole farm throws gas.
That's the theme of the system right now, Jack. Arms. Gage Wood at AA, Obermueller at single A, both missing bats at a good clip. The pitching depth down there is real.
Real and on the way, Craig. You build a contender on cheap young arms, and we are growing them like tomatoes down on those back fields.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes, Craig. Plentiful, homegrown, and they make the whole roster better. Keep going. Who's last?
And down in the rookie league, Francisco Renteria, 17 years old. 4 for 7, 3 runs, a stolen base, an 1810 OPS in 2 games.
17! An 1800 OPS at 17. That's the future right there, Craig. That's the kid I'm naming my fantasy team after.
2 games, Jack. Let the boy turn 18 before we retire his number.
Phones are back, and these folks want to talk big picture. Kevin, who's first?
Reggie in Camden's been holding Jack. He says he's got numbers.
Reggie always has numbers. Put them on.
Captain, Reggie, across the bridge. I've been building something in the garage, and you need to hear it.
Lay the brick, Reggie.
Half a game out of the wild card, Cap. Half a game. I ran it out. If we go 15-10 over the next 25 with the schedule we've got, we're a playoff team by the 4th of July.
That's a lot of ifs holding hands, Reggie.
It's not ifs, Craig. It's a model. And the model says you call the front office and you tell them to add a bat, not an arm. Your arms are fine. Sánchez proved it tonight.
He wants us to add a bat. Carmine said the same thing an hour ago, Reggie. You're in good company.
Great minds. 1 bat, Cap. 1 right-handed bat, and the math breaks our way. Make some calls.
I'll make the calls, Reggie. Reggie in Camden, the people's general manager. Who's next, Kevin?
Lou from Fairmount.
Evening, fellas. That young man on the mound tonight, Sánchez, he was something.
He was. Lou. Record-setting.
And then they tell me the streak ended on a robot. They challenged pitches with a machine tonight. A machine in the first inning.
The automated strike zone, yeah. The challenge system. Lou's talking about the early call.
In 1968, a pitch was a ball or a strike because a man in a mask said so, and you lived with it. Now we got a computer telling Cristopher Sánchez what he threw.
Honestly, that's kind of before my time, Lou, but the system's pretty accurate.
Before your time? Son, everything's before your time. That's the trouble.
He's got you there, Kevin.
Good win, boys. Tell the kid he pitched like it was 68. That's the highest thing I got. Good night.
Lou from Fairmount, 82 years young. Last one in this block, who is it?
Jen in Center City.
Hey, quick one. Sánchez goes 50 2/3 scoreless. You realize what that means?
Tell me what it means, Jen.
It means he's the Cy Young by August. We re-sign him for a decade, and the rotation of Sánchez and Wheeler carries us to a World Series in the next 2 years. It's already done. I've seen it.
Now that is the kind of energy I run on. Jen gets it.
She outjacked you in 1 phone call, Jack.
She did. I felt that.
1 double from Garcia and 1 Sánchez start, and I've got us in a parade. That's the job. Bye.
Jen in Center City projecting the duck boats already. I love this city. Good block. Let's keep moving. You know what, Craig? I'm feeling bold. Let's just call up a player and ask him about the game.
We are not actually going to get Kyle Schwarber on the phone.
Says you. Kevin, dial up Schwarber. He hit the big one. He should take a victory lap with us.
Hello.
Is this Kyle Schwarber?
Today I am sure. Who's this?
It's Captain Jack. Big homer tonight. Number 23, you lead all of baseball. How'd it feel?
Yeah, the swing felt good. Felt clean off the bat. You ever knuckle down on dirt that's been raked too smooth, though? That's the thing I can't stop thinking about.
I'm sorry, knuckle down on what?
Ring. My shooter's a banded agate this year. Real heavy. I got the regional in Kentucky coming up, and the kid from Louisville beat me last spring. I can't have that again.
The regional. In Kentucky. For marbles.
Marbles, yeah. Schwarber. It's a precision thing, Jack, like hitting. Mostly the flick.
Did you happen to catch the final score of the game you played in tonight?
We won, right? I felt like we won. Listen, I gotta go. The sun's still good in the yard, and I need my reps before it goes flat. Tell Realmuto good game.
He hung up.
He thought you said the score was a marble question.
I think that may have been the fake Kyle Schwarber. The real one, I assume, knows the score. All right, Kevin, you've been quiet in there. You good?
I'm good. I'm just sitting here thinking. The lefty scoreless record. 50 2/3.
What about it?
It ended the exact night they had the robot challenge system running and a national audience. You don't think the league lets a record like that breathe one extra start so the cameras are there when it falls. That's good television.
Kevin, the league did not schedule Jackson Merrill's bloop single for ratings.
I'm just saying the timing's tidy. That's all. I'll ride the levels. I won't editorialize.
One conspiracy a night. That's the Kevin special. Back to baseball.
Time for hot takes from the masses, Jack. Here's what the Our Phillies subreddit is saying after the final. Consider takes this time, supposedly.
Hit me.
First up, Bitter Pill Pusher 2, quote, not to take anything away from Sanchez, but goddamn, Duran's a beast.
He's not wrong. Jhoan Duran, 9th inning, no hits, 2 strikeouts, sits down Samad Taylor to end it. The save was filthy. And I respect a man who can credit Duran without taking a single thing off Sanchez. That's a balanced fan. That's a fan in mid-season form.
Which is basically the next take. Audible, quote, I love having a closer and the best pitcher in baseball. 2 different guys.
2 different guys. That's the luxury, Craig. For years in this town, we begged, we pleaded for one reliable arm at the back of a bullpen, and now we've got the starter and the slammer, and they are not the same person.
Half game out of the wild card will do that for your mood.
It does wonders for the mood, Craig. You hand me a clean 9th and a half game, and I'll agree with anybody on the internet for one night only.
Last one, and this is a bold one. Lexi FM, quote, you don't see Shohei going 50. 2 consecutive scoreless. Do you? Everyone else? Sanchez is greater than Shohei.
Now, hold on. I love Sanchez. I will defend Sanchez in any alley in this city. Sanchez greater than Shohei Ohtani? That's a take that's been in the sun too long.
1 scoreless record for lefties does not leapfrog the best player on earth, no.
Tonight, in this building on this show, I'll allow the feeling. On the record, easy, Lexi, easy. But I love the confidence. We're drawing to a close, folks, and you know what that means. It's time for the Collar's walk-off. Quick takes, 1 swing each. Kevin, open the lines.
They're up, Jack.
You're up for the walk-off swing.
6 punch-outs against Beeler. That offense better find a pulse before October, or I'm coming down there myself.
Next at the plate, swing.
Sanchez to the All-Star game. Write it in pen. I already bought the jersey.
Step in, swing.
Schwarber leads the whole sport in homers, and people want to talk about 2 strikeouts. Shame on you.
Walk off, swing.
Half a game out of the wild card. I ran the numbers. We're a playoff team by July. Book it.
You're up, swing.
A computer called balls and strikes on a record setter tonight? I don't know this game anymore.
Last one, swing.
You walked a run in with a hit batsman in the 8th, my loves. Pretty wins hide ugly habits. Good night.
That's the walk-off, folks. Lights out. That'll do it for tonight. Phillies 3, Padres 2, 2 in a row, and tomorrow we go for the sweep with a chance to put a real dent in this homestand.
Sanchez was the story. Garcia drove in the first one. Realmuto and Schwarber went back-to-back. Turner saved a run with the bare hand, and Duran slammed the door. A half game out of the wild card. Not a bad Wednesday.
Not a bad Wednesday at all. And the calendar says we can turn it into a great week. We win tomorrow, we sweep the Padres, and we keep climbing that wild card ladder 1 rung at a time.
1 game at a time. But the broom is in the closet, and it is right there in plain sight.
One more time, the inbox is open all night. Jack at thecaptainjackshow.com. Tell me who you've got for the player of the game. Tell me Lexi's wrong about Shohei. Tell me I'm too high on the 17-year-old. I read all of it. Craig Nicholson and Kevin on the board. I'm Captain Jack. We'll see you tomorrow night for the finale.
Go get the broom.
Go get the broom. Good night, Philadelphia.